Hey everybody. Okay, so today we have a weird new setup. We are redoing the house. Mom is evidently coming. So the deck is going to be changing in the next few days, so just be aware of that. Sorry that it might be a little bit bright behind us. It's not exactly ideal, but we'll get there, okay? It'll look better in the next few days, we promise. But that's not what I want to do. There we go. Okay, so let's start walking it out. There we go. Where's Mom? There she is. Let me make sure we can see her, right? We can see her. So walk, be happy. What are you doing? She's just going off on her own. I guess we should do that. Let's walk forward and backwards. Every time we walk, let's find a little bit more of our front toes. Feel the rest of our foot is supporting us. Let it allow this to come up. So I'm feeling a little something in my lower back today. And in order to do that, I have to really turn everything on. So if you're somebody who's used to lower back issues, you can sympathize, right? Okay? So really pull up through. Now, let's stay in line, okay? Let's get the hands involved. I want you to find a little bit of a bicep curl. So come on up and find that bicep curl. And then let's reach up from the bicep curl. Come on down. Reach it up. And come on down. Keep it going. Woo. Maybe your butt's squeezing in a little bit to allow the rest of you to stand taller. Okay, just your right arm next. Reach up. Now left arm. Come on down. Up. Side to side. It's going to make your core turn on a little more. Woo! Okay. Ground it down. A little wider stance. Feel it equally through both. So what I want you to do is just let the hip come over and come over one side and then come over to the other side. So we want both feet grounded the whole time. Look at your feet, Mom. Keep them parallel. So these feet should be parallel. I'm going to take a little quick moment. So turn this in. Turn this in. You might be able to go a little bit wider, but we're straight shooters, right? As we go through, I have to squeeze the butt more on the side I'm leaning towards. And I have to squeeze above the knee here to make sure that my knee doesn't collapse. So just over. 60% of the weight, maybe even 70% in our lean leg. And then this is just supporting, right? Are you feeling that? Don't rock side to side. We're not rocking. We're staying grounded through both legs. I know, you're inspired by the music. You want to rock side to side. Okay. One more. Okay. It's getting better. we're gonna rock a little bit forward on a lunge. So there's a slight bend in this knee. So it's almost like we're twisting, but not really. Come on back. Come on forward on the other side. Okay. I'm gonna show you side view here. Okay, hold on. I gotta get it right so you guys can get it right. Okay, so a little bit forward. So knee still stays almost behind. Might creep up a little bit. And then we're gonna pull the hip back. Knee comes a little bit forward. And then we're gonna pull it back. Knee forward and pull it back. So it's only just one side at a time. And we're really feeling some hip mobility there, right? One more each side. This is a lot, so don't let the leg bow out. It's keeping going forward. Okay, now we're gonna split that stance. I want you to lean in even more here. Again, straight and narrow, knees in line with the toes. This is just supporting. So 60 to 70% of our weight's in here. And then let's reset. So to the reset, you gotta squeeze through this glute and press through this foot. Don't use so much forward. You could actually take a wider stance there. Okay? Lean in. And then squeeze through the glutes so that we're standing up tall. It's a little weirder, but a little more activation here. Again, if you need to hold on your chair as you're doing all this, I should have said that from the beginning. Okay? Now squeeze in. You could actually even take a wider stance, Mom. I know, she's like ready to kill me already. I don't normally get this perspective on her. She's like, look the other way. But I'm trying to protect her knees. That's the reason why. So it just allows you a little bit more mobility. Okay. Hold. Step in. I'm lucky I have the deck this way. Okay. Step out and back. So you wider, good. So you want to make sure that this toe is at least behind this heel. If not, you're going to be teeter-tottering all over the place. Okay, so lean in and then squeeze. Lunge in, squeeze. We're not doing a lot, but somehow it feels like a lot, right? You're going to feel a little bit of a rotation almost in your leg muscles. And what that's going to achieve is that stability. My dad power washed out here yesterday. It looks so good. One more. Oh, okay. Now, I want you to come behind your chair. I'm going to show you from the side. So, we're going to set up a little bit of like a pseudo squat. It's not a lot of a squat, but my knees are going to be soft, loaded. My hips are going to be soft and loaded. So I'm going to feel this length in my back. Okay. Now, holding onto the chair, my tailbone's going to come out. And I'm going to feel a lot of space between the tailbone and the tip of the neck, or the tip of the head. Okay. Hold onto the chair here. Okay. It's just supporting you. You're feeling a hinge. Let your toes take your tailbone back even further. You're going to feel your hamstrings wake up. you're going to feel your chest pushing out this way. Away. Okay? Now, just, you're not pushing up with your arms. Pull up with your hamstrings. Oh, you should feel a little butt squeeze at the end, right? Okay? Same thing. Come on in. Really let this and this come away from each other. Squeeze in. So I just did it without the arms on to demonstrate you don't need them. Okay, lean in. Come on up. So if some of you want an advancement, no chair, hands on legs. Okay, you can keep using the chair if you want to. Okay, your legs become your chair. Push back. Again, keep this nice and long. You're gonna feel your hamstrings doing a lot of work, feeling them have a lot of length here. Now, screw the arms in to really lift the chest. Shoulders should kind of stay active here. And then let's come on up. Your hamstring should pull you up. Let's come on down. Really push that tailbone out. Push that breastbone out. Keep the length in the lower back. And now push it up. Awesome. So I know that that's a little bit weird warm-up, but I want to really focus on that, frankly, because we're going to be using those muscles a little bit more throughout the day as you're walking around. I just want you to walk now. See if you can get a little bit more upright. Do you feel a little more upright? The only correct answer is yes. Okay? She knows how to answer at this point. Okay? Now, just take a stroll. Woo! Now, let's slide back into our parking spot. Okay, I'm again gonna just set myself up a little bit wider. So hips, feet. I want you to lift up and over. So hold on here if you need to. Hold on your chair if you need to. Reach. Keep it lifted so that the lower back doesn't collapse. Come on down. Lift on the other side. Other side. And one more time. Okay, now keeping it lifted, we're going to reach out straight across. Don't let your hips take that turn. Just your upper body is taking the turn. So you have to use your feet to control your hips. Okay, come on. Other side. Reach across. Reach across. And reach across. Okay, keep this stance. I want you to really set this up. So we gotta be upright here or it's not gonna work. Reach up front and then come down. Reach up front and come down. As we're here, again, it's all helping us lift. Ooh. One more. Almost feel like you can come up to your toes. Almost. Okay, last one. Now find your chair. Split stance. going to come up to our toes on the back leg. So, hold on. Hold on. One more. Now, we're going to come forward in that same stance. Grounded, but we can come up to this. So think about throwing a punch here. Mom's like, I'm going to really think about throwing a punch. She's picking on me too much this morning. I don't often have this perspective. I'm waiting for the kids to wake up. They're like, it's summer. We don't have to get up before 8. Okay, last one. Oh. Okay. We got one more. Hold on or here. Come down. So listen, the shoulder can't collapse though, okay? It can't go like this. Really out and down. Think about the shoulder lifting up and over. So much mobility this morning. So again, this is a weird one. So we can't let this collapse or else, gosh, we have trouble, right? Okay, one more. Okay, switch sides. Okay, how did I have this? Like this. Okay, reach up and out. Up and out. Feel the length throughout that whole back. So, nice and grounded here. And then you're feeling a little bit of lift through that back heel. So the back heel comes off the ground and the toe is your meteor, right? It's like, oh! It is a slow ride this morning, isn't it? All we've basically been doing is finding out how to shift weight. One more. Now we're going to take it forward. There's our punch. Keep it lifted. If we don't keep the lift, then we lose it. If you notice, I kind of am rowing back. Okay? I've got a little bit of a rotation. Try to rotate your fist back instead of. So we punch with knuckles up. Punch with knuckles up. Knuckles up. And then twist back. One more. Okay. Keeping it nice and tall. Reach down. Reach down. This one's hard for me today. Oh! I can't tell you how much my lower back hurts. Oh! Keep it lifted as we're going up and over. One more. Oh. Take a break. Grab a drink. You are going to need one weight in just a second, okay? Just one weight. It's important, though, that we use this one weight. One weight. Okay? Do you remember when we did this? Okay? Start at the shoulder, step in and push it up. So start in a little pseudo lunge. Everything's locked and loaded, and we come up. contralateral. So other side is right. Put weights in the other hand. Yep. Push up. So at the end, we got to squeeze. And the reason why I have you working contralaterally, which means opposite arm, opposite leg, is that requires our core to turn on. The core still has to lift here. So we can really let that weight rest on the shoulder and then come up. It's not much, right? You can hold on to your chair to help you out here. Give me one more. Whew. Okay, now we're gonna switch hands, but we're switching legs at the same time. Okay, so set it here, step back, and let's take care of some business. Each time we step in, we're really feeling this. The lift isn't just through the shoulder, the lift is through the whole core. So this hip is enabling this shoulder to go. So it's kind of like, you know, my son has this Matchbox car thing where you pull back and then you let it go. So this is the pull back and this is the car going. And then we make the loop, right? Woo, woo, woo. This dog is gonna come running up in a second. That's my call the dog sound. Give me one more. Whew. How'd that feel? Okay. I want you to keep one. Okay, split stance again. I want you to curl it up, turn it over, take it out, take it in, curl it down. Okay, curl it up, turn it over, take it out, take it in. The split stance is helping us. Okay, it provides some stability. Keep that chest up. Really feel this all going. How are we feeling, Mom? We're getting some shoulder work in and some more shoulder work in. We gotta support this, though. So the lats are your enabler. Okay. Split your stance the other way. You ready for this? I'm not sure my lower back is ready for this one. Okay. So up we come, turn it over, out we come. Up we come. Oh yeah. If you ever need proof that your body supports itself in these movements, so if it's not a whole body movement, you're doing it wrong, it's when you have an injury. So again, I'm feeling this right through my lower back, and if I let this collapse, it'll go. So I have to really feel that support, or else I'm gonna screw everything up so badly, right? We don't wanna make it worse. Oh, we're still taking care of business. Even with aches and pains, we gotta keep it going. Last one. Woo! Oh. How you doing? Now we're going to have our brain think a little, okay? We're going to start it here. So your right leg is going to be back, and we're going to press up. But as we step back again, it's not going to be the right, it'll be the left. And then we press up, and then the right. and we press up. And then the left. And then we press up. Come with me. All we're doing is shifting weight between the two legs. The shoulder press is just a distraction. If you need to, hold it here. But I'd rather you press. Last one. Woo. Okay. Find a little squat. Just a little squat. Let it come down. Now we're going to shift weight again. So our hips are going to come forward, and then we're going to come back down. Hips come forward, and we come back down. So it's a little shift on the hips. Maybe we feel like we can come up to our toes. You don't have to come to the toes, but if you feel that sensation that you're gonna come to the toes, that you're gonna lift your heels here, you're gonna get the weight shift. So this is a big movement with lots of muscles involved. So we've been building towards this, and also it's a lot of cardio. Give me one more. Woo! How are you feeling with that? Okay, so we're gonna need both weights now. I'm sorry to say. We got about 10 minutes of class left. So I want you to stand tall. Maybe go a little wider than you're comfortable. Lift through the core, squeeze that in. And then just nice and slow, we're gonna do a reciprocal bicep curl. So that means both arms are moving, but in opposite directions. We're making those biceps hum. Just listen to the music, right? Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, pause. Bring this one down. Rotate out. Bring this one up. Elbows stay tucked. Curl, curl. If you need to, take it wider. What I don't want is your elbows going all over the place. So I am going to post in the comments here, and then also in the Cornerstone website, a place for you guys to get bands. So Amazon has a whole bunch of options. I'm going to start using bands. Mama, are you excited to use bands? Okay, we're going side to side still, aren't we? What I hope is not happening is that you're being Tweedledum and Tweedledee. We're not going rocking side to side. Last one. Woo! Okay, you know when you go out to the club and you're like, yes. It's basically a tricep press, okay? So let's get out to the club. It's going to be one up, one down. I did that backwards if you notice. Stand up tall. Elbows are by the, biceps are by the ears. Press up and down. Try not to let the elbows move. Try to keep it in your triceps. If you need to make it wider to do that, you can. 3, 2, 1. Whew. I know, right? So, come on down. I want you to find that length in the tailbone. Open it up. Open it up. So, the static arm stays nice and strong. We're not just letting it hang there. Squeeze your glutes to enable this movement. One more. Okay, row it up. Row it up. We are keeping with that long spine and that little lean in. Feel your upper back. Doing more work, right? Ooh. 2, 1. Leave it down, okay? Now both arms in that delt fly. Open and close. 8 of them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Have a seat. Here's the deal. We're going to do some scaptions. It's going to be a lot on the back. A little bit on the shoulders. If you need to not use weights here, don't use weights. If you can, do use weights. But as soon as you start to feel your shoulders fall, just put the weights down and continue on. Okay, so you're going to lean in, and we're going to start with the weights on the shoulders. Okay, feel your upper back turned on first. Okay, squeeze in the upper back. If you aren't there, then we're never going to get there. So lean in and come out into a big Y. Big V, I guess. I don't know. You decide what letter you're going to. I mean, I guess we even could do an X if we did it that way, right? That's going to give us a little more stability. So I want you to keep your neck kind of neutral. Don't go like this. Don't go like this. 2 and 1. I know, I knew you'd not like that one. So there's a reason she doesn't like that one, and it's because most of us are a little hunchy. So that is an anti-hunchy exercise. It's a really good one for us. I'm like, be quiet. Let's keep going. But we don't want to be hunchy, right? I want you to lean in. So palms are going to face your body. Shoulders are going to come towards my screen and lift. Keep your upper back on. Row back. So elbows are going wide and our wrists are neutral. So palms are facing the back, Mom. There we go. And we're doing a delt row. Oh my goodness, we did so many delt flies. Why are we doing rows now? Okay, ready? Only the right. Only the left. Only the right. Only the left. Three, 2, and 1. Woo! I'm going to have to rub her back later. She's going to just sit there at the kitchen table, and I'm going to have to knead into it. Okay? I want you to come like this. Okay? Like we're going driving. Okay? Wide legs. So listen, before we do anything, I want you to use your feet so that you sit up taller. Yeah. It takes a second to get everything to tune in. Ready? Lift it up and down. So just to chest height. Okay. Now, next one, take it out to your right, over the knee. Take it to the left over the knee. You still have to keep that lower back engaged, that chest lifted. But we just work one shoulder over the other. We're shifting weight. Gosh, it's a theme today. One more each side. Okay, put it down. Guys, I have more than a feeling about this. Come, just lean in. Long lower back. Lead with your breastbone in. Press your tailbone out with your toes. Oh my gosh, you're sitting and you can still do that, right? Press your breastbone out with your hands and keep your shoulders wide and your elbows wide. Neck stays neutral. So it's not down here, it's not up here. It's right in line. Press a little bit more through that tailbone and a little bit more through that breastbone. Finding a little more space, that's all. Just a little tiny bit more. We get a little tiny bit uncomfortable so that we can be more comfortable later. Okay, we held that an extra long time. That was great. Okay, I want you to take your right leg forward. We're gonna do that same lean in, and you're gonna feel your hamstrings wake up like crazy. So we wanna really feel that stretch through the hamstrings. Pull your toe towards your knee to get a little bit more. Okay, other side. Again, toe towards the knee is gonna take all the pressure off your knee. Keep the length in the spine. Keep this chest coming towards me. Okay, now, ankle's gonna go over lower leg or thigh. Gosh, I need more coffee today, I guess. It's like, no. Okay, sit up tall. Again, toe towards knee is gonna mitigate some of the knee tension. If you want to, you can press down on the entirety of the knee, not just on a little bit of the knee, but press down on the entirety of the knee. But we're still staying sitting up straight. I don't want you to feel like you're slumping in. You're gonna feel a little something in the hip on your right. Now, just wiggle your toes a little. Okay, other side. Sit up tall. Toes come towards knee. Press in so you feel that hip opening up a little bit more. Okay. Take your legs wide. I want you to take this leg straight. This leg stays grounded. If you need to hold on to the chair, do it here and reach out and over to open up that side. Now let's switch the hands and reach out and over here. And you're gonna feel that in your quadratus laborum over here. And really open it up. Keep that shoulder lifted. Don't let it collapse. Keep it lifted. We don't need to get to there. Okay, come on up. Other one out. Okay, hold on if you need to. We're going to stretch over first. This shoulder stays wide. So the line of tension goes right down the side. It doesn't come here. It's right down the side, so up and over. And now, hold on with the other arm, and let's reach out. Keep it coming. Maybe go a little tiny bit deeper. Okay. One last one. So scooch all the way back. Hands behind head. And then come around. You have to keep your hips back. So we're just supporting our head. We're not pressing on it. Maybe shift it a little to one side and a little to the other side. Just a little, right? Okay. I think we're done. We done? Guys, we'll be back on Wednesday. So it's going to be a lot of movement on the deck this week. Sorry about that. Again, look out on the comments. I'm going to recommend some bands. We're going to start incorporating them probably come September, so we have a little bit more to do. Thanks so much. And again, you aren't going to believe how good this deck is going to look. It's all for you. Okay? We're going to paint. We're going to put up new railings. Okay? We'll see ya.